Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent, God of light, God of sound. We start here today the program series on the Srimad Bhagavatam. And I will select some verses as we go along to add to my notes from Prabhupada's programs. Renunciates should wait till puberty and 16 as a male. If we look to the Islamic tradition, 15 as a male and 13 as a female, and puberty and sanity are minimal requirements for full activity in society. So waiting till people are at least 16 takes it back to another era. And also, Asians don't hit puberty as early as Semites and other Africans. So they didn't have to consider, at the time that these rules were made, they didn't have to consider a universal application as much. It was, regional, it seems. We should do our obligations at home before going forth to servants outside the home. Every group of people has their own law, but everyone is born as ordinary ones who can rise to new possibilities. Memorization and artful sharing is inferior to either self-realization or living the principles. Epics are towards completing the spiritual tradition. The material universe is inherently negative, but we can attain to bona fide teaching that leads towards us experiencing it positively and even miraculously. Religion is to bring the inferior to the superior platform. By following God's laws, always prepare yourself for the changing body and what your situation will be in the afterlife. Birth and religious titles matter far less than developing love of a God and character. Religion is not something that changes with the material culture or psychology type. Well, it inflects different with different material culture and psychological types, but yeah, it's not like there's a new religion for everyone or something. It is to take society from being worse than animals to living more than a mere animalistic existence. Religion necessitates duty to creation. There is no escaping God in creation. The most unfortunate are those who have the access to the guidance and do not act upon it. Spiritual life is not about denial of the satisfaction of the senses. Suffering is in sinning and being limited by reward and punishment thinking. All must live out their chosen philosophy. The purpose of life is to be liberated from birth and death, our clinging that can be seen as needing such to further our purpose after this life. Worship for itself, even though there is merit in asking for needs or even wants. Amidst ritual, establish temples even if you don't see them at the moment. Even if you don't see at the moment how they'll be used. How the keeping up of their continual attendance, that sort of thing. The best spiritual formulas work to a degree without belief in it, or knowing what it means. Prajapatih sa Bhagavan ruchis tasyam ajijanat mithunam brahma varchasvi paramana samandena. Ruchi was entrusted with producing children. For his showing that he was in line with the most opulent. And he begat children in her. A couple of children that were very spiritually powerful, with great strength. And this was done in a state of trance. So, people don't like to use the word sex magic, but yeah, that can definitely be intensively imbibed spiritual practice. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The potency of the all-attracting, the all-enjoying. Feel that trance in your spiritual life. In your regular life, but put yourself into state in all you do. Connect to the vibrations. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.